Hey, that's you.
Oh, so can you see by the dawn's early light?
So I wonder what that's like. Well, why don't we ask her? Sara Diamond joins me next. This is Era Melinda Beaucaire, CJAD Dormez-vous weather. Thank you very much. That's Era Melinda Beaucaire. Up next, Sara Diamond, the woman who sang the national anthem last night. Do you have a little bit of Ginette Reno too that we can listen to? Okay. He's going, yeah, okay. 7:09.
The number one radio show in the city. Thanks to you. The Andrew Carter Morning Show on News Talk Radio, CJAD 800.
The woman who sang the U.S. national anthem last night, Sara Diamond is here. Sara is currently performing in a show called The $1 Million Quartet at the Seagull, and she's right here in studio. How you doing?
I'm good. Thank you for having me.
So what do you do after you watch the rest of the game after you sing that?
I do. I usually do. Yesterday was my mom's birthday, so I had to leave early to celebrate with her, but usually when I can, I love to stay and watch. And
where do you watch from?
I sit in the press gallery.
Oh,
so
yeah, the ring up at the top. Yeah,
that ring on top, but I love it because I get to kind of see the entire ice at once, so I can really see what's going on and try and learn as much as I can.
How many times have you sang the national anthem?
That is a good question.
Oh, roughly. A dozen, more?
I'd
50?
Say more, probably in the 30 range.
In the 30
maybe.
range. So tell me the difference between the singing the playoffs and singing, that was crazy last night.
The energy is so different. I remember the first time that I did the playoffs in the 2013-14 season, and people were saying, Sara, it's going to be very different. The energy is going to be crazy, and there's going to be so much excitement. And I was like, yeah, for sure. But I wasn't expecting the kind of energy that there was, and it's consistently like that during the playoffs. Everyone's so excited and riled up and ready to, have a great time.
Yeah, and I guess and the players are like super focused. Like normally they'd like smile at you or say hi or something like that, but then they're just like.
This time I actually couldn't even. Yesterday I couldn't even see them because the kids that skated around before, they had way more last night. So it was a party backstage.
So let me ask you a question. Like, we heard that Ginette Reno was going to sing the national anthem, but why didn't she sing both anthems? Why did they do that?
I'm not sure. We started that, I guess, 3 years ago now, and since they asked me to do the American, I have been honored every time, and I think it kind of just stuck.
Right.
Her doing the Canadian, me doing the American, and
cool.
We just kept on going with the routine.
So you went to St. George's. That's where a lot of creative people go. St. George's High School, and. Would you call yourself an actress at this point? A singer, actress? How do you identify?
I identify as a singer-songwriter.
Yeah.
This is actually my first professional musical theater performance that I'm going to be doing. I dabbled in it in high school and absolutely loved it, but when the opportunity came up, I was like, you know what, why not? I love musicals. I've never, been in this world, so why not do it for 7 weeks and see what it's all about?
And so, acting. How's that? Stage acting.
It's been really cool. It kind of brings back memories from, high school and camp and everything.
Camp?
But, yeah. I did the musicals at camp. But the thing that has been a challenge, but a fun challenge, is speaking with a Southern accent.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So who do you play in this $1 Million Quartet?
I play Elvis's girlfriend, Diane.
Yeah.
And it's based on a true story, which is super cool. But Diane's character was actually a woman named Marilyn who was a dancer, but for the musical they switched her to a singer so she could be involved. But yeah, I'm kind of,
and how's the Southern accent going?
It's going well. I'm working on it.
You're working on it, okay.
But it's been great. It's just being involved with so many talented people is.
So wonderful. This is on at the Seagull $1 Million Quartet. Is it on at the same time as the playoff series? So what are you going to do?
I'm gonna work it. Okay.
I
was at rehearsal until 5 yesterday, and then I dashed off to the Bell Center.
Right.
Same on Friday. I'm gonna end rehearsal at 6. Dip right over.
I want to go back to the national anthem thing. We're speaking with Sara Diamond, who's currently performing in $1 Million Quartet at the Seagull, and was sang the national anthem, the U.S. national anthem last night. Ginette Reno sang the Canadian national anthem, and just watching it at home on television, it was it gave us shivers up and down the spine. So I wanted you to tell me what it was like. But first, we'll listen to it.
Oh, Canada.
So I get the impression that if you were standing 6 feet in front of Ginette Reno while she was singing that, your hair would be blowing back. I mean, is this, one of the most powerful voices you've ever heard?
100%. And first of all, she's an incredible woman, super friendly, super down to earth, but just being around her when she's performing, it's kind of just like being with this presence, she's so focused, she's so on, she's so talented and has such a powerful voice, but she's also kind, Right after I got off the ice, she held my hand and she looked at me, she said, "Good job, Sara," and then she went on and she embodies it perfectly.
Yeah. And because she was a superstar when your parents were kids.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I remember the first year that I was doing it, people were saying, "Wow, you're going to meet Ginette Reno, it's going to be so amazing," and it was an honor. She's incredible.
Well, I wish you all the break a leg, as they say.
Thank you.
Yeah, and when is this playing, the $1 Million Quartet at the Seagull?
It's playing from April 26th to May 15th at the Seagull Center, and then it's transferring over to Place des Arts from May 17th to 21st.
Oh, nice. That'll be interesting. Good. Sara, thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Sara Diamond.
But just being around her when she's performing, it's kind of just like being with this presence, she's so focused, she's so on, she's so talented and has such a powerful voice, but she's also kind, Right after I got off the ice, she held my hand and she looked at me, she said, "Good job, Sara," and then she went on and she embodies it perfectly.
Yeah. And because she was a superstar when your parents were kids.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I remember the first year that I was doing it, people were saying, "Wow, you're going to meet Ginette Reno, it's going to be so amazing," and it was an honor. She's incredible.
Well, I wish you all the break a leg, as they say.
Thank you.
Yeah, and when is this playing, the $1 Million Quartet at the Seagull?
It's playing from April 26th to May 15th at the Seagull Center, and then it's transferring over to Place des Arts from May 17th to 21st.
Oh, nice. That'll be interesting. Good. Sara, thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Sara Diamond.
From May 17th to 21st.
Oh, nice. That'll be interesting. Good. Sara, thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Sara Diamond.